Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Live Highlight in the Magic City on the Highlight Channel. I'm Stu Nyman. As always, I am joined by Andrew Bleckman, and together we will cover every point played today. All Mutual's wagering is now open on today's 8-game performance. Each of today's 8 games will offer win, place, show, quinella, exacta, and trifecta wagering. Beginning in Game 1, we have both the Mighty Ocho and the Daily Double. Play the Mighty Ocho, correctly pick the winners of all today's 8 games. Daily Double, pick the winners of games 1 and 2. We have 2 pick 3s, an early pick 3 and a late pick 3. Early pick 3, games 2, 3, and 4. Late pick 3, games 6, 7, and 8. Also have the High 5 jackpot, most popular wager here at Magic City. Pick 5, correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so correctly. You have the only ticket that does so. You'll cash in on the High 5 for today with a $2,000 guarantee. Jackpot was it yesterday. Online wagering available at watchandwager.com, or if you're in the state of Connecticut, mywinners.com. However, placing a bet is not necessary for all that we have in store for you today. We have one scratch in today's performance. Ladies and gentlemen, one scratch. Nicholas is scratched in all his scheduled appearances today. No scratches in games 1, 2, 3, or 4. In game 5, post 1. Scratch Nicholas, replace Nicholas with Ben. Game 5, post 1. Scratch Nicholas, replace Nicholas with Ben. Game 6, post 8. Scratch Nicholas, replace Nicholas with Manny. Game 6, post 8. Scratch Nicholas, replace Nicholas with Manny. No scratches in game 7. Finally, in game 8, post 8. Scratch Nicholas, replace Nicholas with Benny. Game 8, post 8. Scratch Nicholas, replace Nicholas with Benny. Those are the scratches of Nicholas as he affects today's performance in its entirety. With all that in mind, make your wagers as early as possible within scheduled post times. Then sit back and relax. Post time for game 1. Now just less than 8 minutes away. Andrew, how are you?
Hello, Stu. I'm doing well today. How are you doing? Silence. Now he's talking to some of the players on the court. We'll say hello to the folks in the chat. Steve, Tiger, Michael, Carlton, Highlight, Jason, Mr. Crank. Hello, hello, hello.
Andrew, I'm sorry.
How you doing? How you doing, Stu?
Okay, so.
I told him they were.
Okay, yes. So I looked out onto the court. I saw a shirt out.
I actually saw the same thing.
As you can see under the 7, you see Sonny making an adjustment.
Am I a bad person that I saw the same thing and I didn't point it out? I'm just going to let him roll with it.
No, I mean, in the best world, you would have gone over and said, "Hey, Sonny, Stu's about to light you up on the microphone if you don't." But see, for me, the way that I look at it, we're in our 7th year of this, and you can get to the fronton as early as you want. And Sonny is a great guy.
Sure.
I mean, he is.
He is.
I mean, Juice is a great guy. He's got a fantastic attitude. He's super positive. You know, effort-wise, he puts forth as much effort as anyone. But if I glance out onto the court and I see a player begin a practice with his shirt hanging out and his top pants button undone, I'm probably going to say something.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the point of bringing it to his attention over the microphone, literally, just so people know, it's not me being. I was about to say the D word, but I'm not trying to be an ick. I'm not trying to be an ick.
I think you could say that word, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess we were told we could. I'm not trying to, but I don't want to test it. So I'm not trying to be an ick. But literally, he can't hear me through the glass. So my only other option is to get up, walk over to the court, which is not a long walk, but it does take me away from this and say, excuse me, Sonny, would you mind? That's not my style.
No.
We have this convenient little other yellow microphone that only goes in-house. And, dude, tuck in your shirt and button your pants.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
So that's why I didn't first acknowledge how I'm doing.
It's okay.
How am I doing? I'm reasonably well. How are you?
I'm good. I'm doing well.
Good.
It was a great day at Battle Court yesterday. Good to see the Fireballs. Saw some history yesterday, Stu. First win ever.
Absolutely.
For that franchise. Congratulations. Win number 1, hopefully of many. We said, they've been knocking on the door. They've been playing better and better.
Absolutely.
And then finally, it kind of came together yesterday. 4.5 points, 4.5 to 4. They defeated the Warriors, who are, again, not a team in the middle of the pack. That's the first place team right now.
No, there's no question in my mind that it's really, it always has been. Look, what do we know? We know that when we bring someone from another fronton, either one fronton or multiple other frontons.
Yes.
But when their only experience is long court highlight, there is an adjustment period. And how long is the adjustment period? Unknown. Unknown. We can point literally to individual examples. You go back to a Rotz and Gaucheri. It took Gaucheri about 3-4 months, or sorry, about 2-3 months. It took Gaucheri about 4 or 5 months. It took a Rotz about 4 or 5 months.
Yep.
And he was like seriously deficient in prize money when he first came here. He just had a difficult time. Now he's arguably one of the best backcourters here at Magic City. Iturbide more recently.
Sure.
2023, not so friendly to him. 2024, much more friendly to him. So it's hard to know how long it's going to take guys. And literally most of that team had never played at Magic City before. So probably by the time that it's time for them to stop playing, they'll all be playing great.
Well, I was gonna propose it. I said if we were to restart the season now, what would the top 4 be, Stu? I mean, we could, that could be interesting. It's hard to.
That's an excellent point.
The top 3 teams. I mean, it's hard to argue that the Renegades, Warriors, and Chargers wouldn't be the top 3, but. I mean, the way that Olgeron's figured it out, I mean, you have to consider the Devils. The way that, Lopez has improved for the Cyclones. Can't really count them out, but I would even put the Fireballs ahead of the Cyclones. The way that they've played these last couple weeks, if they run it back with this same team next year, they definitely don't finish last. And they're close to the playoffs.
I agree with that 100%, which is what you want. You want
parity.
Yes,
we got that up at the top, certainly. Still 3 teams vying for the number 1 seed. You'll be seeing the Renegades tonight. It's back there. They play the Cyclones. That's actually convenient.
That is convenient.
We got 3 minutes to go till game 1. We do have a video. We haven't tossed to it yet. This one will explain the scoring format for all 8 games, which today, as every day, is Spectacular 7 scoring.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
And we are back here about 2 minutes from the start of game number 1. It's a question from Jason.
Just a question. Has there ever been a consideration to make Magic City the same size as a traditional court and the ceiling raised? No, you're not being opinionated. There's no way to do it. I know you can't really see it, but if you do watch some of the camera angles, maybe we'll get one that shows you that the superstructure for the roof of this building, the girders, literally the metal girders that have been here since the 1950s, are literally 2 feet, I think, 2.5 feet above the screen of the court. So there's absolutely no way to, could we make it longer? Theoretically, yeah, you could. This back wall can go back to where we're sitting. There's room for that. Not the size of we don't have 50 feet to work with back here. But you'd have to increase, you'd have to go higher as well. And there's absolutely no way to do that. So you're talking about, a new building. I think that we would like to see this building break even first. And that's the best way to describe it.
With that, let's begin the highlight for today, game number 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin game 1. It is a spectacular 7. Singles match, played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Up first and serving, Kubala. Receiving in the blue opposed to CRB. Kubala serves. Our first game and performance are underway. Backhand by Kubala. Rebote forehand, hooked and dropping. Point 1. Kubala first up on the board here in our first game. Now bring to the court the white shirt to post 3, Tennessee. Tennessee with the fine catch. Backhand from the 10 line. That clears the overhead screen, goes wall to wall. Forehand to the outside. Tennessee follows it, catches it. Karam with the soft touch. Kubala on the run. Got there. Tennessee on the right side. Excellent play by both players. Point goes to the 3. Green shirt to post 4. Here's El Barba. Backhand by El Barba. Tennessee's there. Backhand by El Barba. Tennessee, forehand Rebote. That's clean. Caught by El Barba. El Barba takes a peek, throws a drop shot. Wow. The fact that he stared him down before he threw it, just as if he doesn't run this game out straight, just come back and just beat him, Tennessee. El Barba's creating that character he always wanted, that vicious character. All right, here's black shirt to post 5. Flores. Rebote forehand. That's a save by El Barba. Rebote forehand. Oh, hit the overhead screen. That's out of play, point 5. Yellow shirt to post 6. Juice receives. Powerful forehand by Juice Rebote. Dropping, saved by Flores. Here's Juice. Backhand from the 9 line. Powerfully thrown. Juice advances on this one. Catches it. Low and hard. Caught by Flores in the air. Rebote left side. Saved by Juice. Flores is there. Juice makes the catch. Juggling ruled on the catch. It hit the over screen anyway. So we'll move on. Point 5. Pink shirt to post 7, number 24, Cool Fitness receives. Point 7. Purple shirt to post 8, Jedden receives. Here's the catch and the return by Jedden. Rabote right up the middle. Rabote left side. It's a 2-all. Jedden makes the read, makes the catch. 0.8. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. Faja's tied. I'm very proud. Receiving blue post 2, CRB. Here's the backhand by CRB. Rabote forehand by Jedden. That's beautifully thrown. Oh, 0.8. Kubala receives. Red at post 1. Backhand by Kubala. Rabote forehand is out. 0.1. Kubala with 3 points. Here's post 3, Tennessee. Rabote left side. Here's the catch by Tennessee. Kubala on the catch. Backhand to the inside. Tennessee's there. Oh, my. 0.1. Possible game point, red shirt at post 1. Kubala trying to stop him. El Barba. Kubala on the catch, backhand. El Barbo Rabote to the inside. Kubala with a reach. That ball touched the overhead screen, which is out of play. Point in game, post 1, Kubala. 8 places, 5 shows. Unofficial order finish, 185. Your prices will be up in a moment. Winning game 1, post 1, Kubala taking second, post 8. Jedden coming in third, post 5, Flores, 185. The official order finish for game 1. Once again, we'll have your prices up in just a moment. $2 Canelo 1.8, $18.60. The trifecta 185, 178 even. $2 wager on 1 to win, 760. Up next, game 2. It is a spectacular 7. Singles match played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. No scratches in game 2. There is a scratch that occurs later in the performance. Don't forget, Nicholas has been scratched in all his scheduled appearances today. Post time for game 2, 7 minutes. Good luck. Matthew Eves. Who can declare a pelota dead? Highlight responds at Matthews Eve, the serving team. So, interesting question. Do you mean when the ball is like finished? Like we can't play with it anymore? Because traditional highlight, Magic City highlight, 2 different approaches. Traditional highlight, as you may know if you know traditional highlight, there are 3 balls that are always available to the server. the fastball, which has been on the court, which is basically a warm ball that's been out there the longest, a ball that's kind of medium. It's had some play and been taken out, and a dead ball, a new ball. And the server has the option in traditional highlight. When we were creating the rules here at Magic City, not just for Magic City, this is something that goes back to, I remember having these conversations about speeding traditional highlight games up all the way back as far as like 2001, 2002, that by eliminating that choice, by just having them play with one ball, we could probably knock off 15 minutes. That we probably knock 15 minutes off of a performance. And we never did it. Here at Magic City, we never went with a 3-ball option. When it's not bouncier enough. So what we do, okay, so that helps me clarify your question. So basically what happens is here it's a question of when the ball gets too hot. It doesn't just get faster and faster and faster. I believe that at some point it maximizes out, and I don't know the engineering behind it. But here we put in a new ball every 2 games, and that seems to keep things pretty consistent. And that termination is just made by JR, the player manager, and something we just instituted a few years ago. We do the same thing in, well, actually in Battle Court. Do we put a new ball in
every match?
Each match starts
match.
up, and I think that makes a lot of sense. Actually, I think that makes a lot of sense. I didn't know if you were asking when a ball is finished. When a ball is finished is kind of a unique thing around here. Like Andrew's seen it. It basically what happens is the balls are all mold-injected plastic that come from Spain, and I imagine that the science behind it is from the constant heating and cooling over a period of time. Eventually, the plastic cracks.
Yeah.
Don't know exactly how long that takes, or how many throws, or how many cycles, I guess is a good way to put it, before it cracks. But they do crack, and the thing is that we have 2 layers of tape on the ball. So the balls themselves are kind of a yellow, clear, translucent, I guess is a better way to describe it. They're not perfectly clear. And what happens is that the ball just takes really, really unusual bounces, and if you stand there and you bounce it, you can basically hear it go click, 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 clunk. Click, click, clunk, clunk. And when it clunks, there's a crack in the ball. You take off the tape, and sure enough, every time you see it.
Well, we saw it that one. It was deep.
That
cut.
One that broke all the way through, not that long ago.
During a Battle Court match, I think.
Yeah. So, that's everything you need to know about the balls. Well, not everything. Funny day today, huh?
Yeah, funny day. And funny guys back here, too.
So, Andrew, there's a video you're fond of playing around this time, isn't there?
Yeah, typically. I was thinking we maybe hold that today.
Okay.
Just kidding. Now we're going to show our new Highlight fans how the sport is played.
The main rule of Highlight is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in Highline. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a Highlight player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And we are back here about 2 minutes from the start of game number 2. Yeah, Matthew, I haven't actually checked out the Highlight Wikipedia page, but boy. See here, Philippines, United States. Yeah, there is really not a whole lot here on Wikipedia. Just some stuff about the rules, some of the scoring, the U.S. Some information about Dania. Talk about the run in Vegas, amateur highlight, but yeah, really not a whole lot here on the Highlight Wikipedia page. Maybe in the summer, Stu, you could update. We're looking at the Highlight Wikipedia page here, and there's not a lot of information. You know, not a whole lot.
About Magic City?
Well, I don't think there's any about Magic City, just the sport as a whole. I mean, the industry is one of the tabs, rules and customs, and then a little blurb about Highlight.
Juanito, limestone, funny. Yes. Traditional Highlight pelotas have a rubber core, a layer, several layers of nylon, and a goatskin cover. The Magic City ball is hard plastic, one solid piece, and basically you want to think of a hockey puck, the same consistency of a hockey puck, or one of those rubber mallets I think of that used to put hubcaps onto 1970s tires. That really thick, hard rubber. Time to begin game 2. It is a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Bragley serves. CRB receives. Beautiful catch by CRB. We have begun. That ball hits the overhead screen. Point 1. White shirt to post 3. Jedden receives. Jam Mellett's okay. No, traditional highlight ball may as well be made of limestone. Here's the backhand by Jedden. Passes. Bragley. That Robote's hook, point 3. Green shirt, post 4. Cool Fitness receives. There's backhand by Cool Fitness. Scoop by Jedden. Cool Fitness on the Robote to the inside. Jedden's there. Backhand. Point 3. What the? Black shirt at post 5. Juice receives. It is a gentleman's sport, but we do need to hear the whistle to make it official. Thank you, Cool. Here's the backhand by Jedden. 2-all does not open. Stopped by Jedden. Forehand. Juice on the Robote. That's beautifully saved from the 12 line. Here's Jedden. Scoop attempt. Not there. Point 3. 3 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 6. El Barba. That's right, Jim. That's right. From the cartoon Archer, where he says, what's this thing made from? Limestone? Yeah. There's the backhand by El Barba. Robote by Jedden to the outside. El Barba fine catch. Hard throw to the inside. Jedden committed to the backcourt. Makes a great save. Robote forehand. Jedden on the catch. Backhand. Robote forehand. Across the sidewall and scores, point 6. El Barber will take over the serve, receiving pink of post 7, Flores. That ball hit the overhead screen, point 6. Purple at post 8, Tennessee receives. This will complete the first round of play. Fine catch by Tennessee. Here's the backhand. El Barba, backhand from the 11 line. Tennessee's there. Robote forehand just above the pad. Tennessee gets it. 2-all. El Barba reads it, stops it, returns it. Tennessee takes it in the air. Oh, good effort. Point 6. 3 points for the 6 post as we complete the first round of play. Matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue of post 2, CRB. Ball tip, point 6. El Barba goes straight points to a possible game point, trying to stop him in the red of post 1, Bragley. Catch by El Barba. Bragley makes the catch. Robote left side by El Barba stays to the inside. Here's Bragley from the 9 line. Backhand. That stays on the wall and inside. Robote forehand by Bragley. El Barba has it on the bounce. That ball gets by Bragley and scored, point in game. Post 6, El Barba. 3 places, 1 shows. Six, 3-1, the official order finish for game number 2. There are your prices. Early daily double, 1-6, $297.60. $2 Quinella 3-6, $27.80. Trifecta 6-3-1, $642.40. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 3. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Game 3 will begin the high 5 for today. Don't forget there is a scratch that affects the high 5. Nicholas has been scratched in all his scheduled appearances today. There are no scratches in Game 3. There are no scratches in Game 4. Game 5, post 1, scratch Nicholas, replace Nicholas with Ben. Game 5, post 1, scratch Nicholas, replace Nicholas with Ben. Game 6, post 8, scratch Nicholas, replace Nicholas with Manny. Game 6, post 8, scratch Nicholas, replace Nicholas with Manny. There are no scratches in Game 7. Finally, in Game 8, though it doesn't affect the high 5, we can mention it anyway. Game 8, post 8, scratch Nicholas, replace Nicholas with Benny. Game 8, post 8, scratch Nicholas, replace Nicholas with Benny. Post time for Game 3 and the high 5. Now, just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Backhand by Jedden. Tennessee goes to the floor, throws a 2-all. Jedden's on it. Hard throw, scoop by Tennessee. Tennessee back to the outside. In the air at the 11 line. There's the backhand, caught by Benny. Backhand from the 10 line. Rebote forehand thrown hard by Douglas. Benny's on it. 2-all by Benny. That is a beautiful Costalo 2-all. Backhand by Rats. Tennessee is there. Backhand from the 11 line goes deep. Rebote. Whoa, no Rebote. Rats cut it off. Played for the big bounce. Manu backs up to the 10 line, makes the catch. There's the backhand. Rebote left side again to the inside. Catch by Manu. He winds up. There's the 2-all. That scores. Rebote left side. Catch by Inaki. 2-all, scores. Gochetti. Robin with a fine catch at the 9 line. Powerful throw to the outside. Gochetti is there. That ball is absolutely in play. Here's the rebote for Arats. It passes. That's nice. Rebote left side by Nicholas. Arats with the scoop. And the Costalo 2-all. My, oh my. Forehand rebote by Manu. Rebote left side by Douglas to the inside. Manu takes it on the forehand. Outside placement is the shot. It's stopped by Douglas. Karam is the shot. It scores. Backhand by Gochetti. Low and hard. What a beautiful catch by Benny. Benny goes deep. That clears the overhead screen. Gochetti from the 4 line. Lethal. Backhand by Carballo passes. Rebote. Big bounce. Carballo up the wall. Had some hang time there.
Folks, that top 10 takes us down 2 minutes from the start of game number 3. Boy, the high five has been going, Stu.
It has been.
It's on quite a run. $2,000 was hit yesterday.
Yes, it was.
Hit a couple times the week before, and I think at least a time or two the week prior to that. So guaranteed again today at $2,000. Pick the winners of games 3 through 7, all 5 games. If you do so correctly and have the only ticket that does so, that is how you will cash in on the $2,000 that is guaranteed once again today in the high five.
Trifecta pool headed towards $2,000 here in this game. Always good to see. We talk about the play, but there is some wagering involved.
Oh, look, it's Manny.
Not that I know.
He's playing again.
Yes. Yeah.
He got done with the cestas at 11:30 this morning and rested for an hour, and now he's back here in game 3.
He's hilarious. Scratch, why?
Why?
Scratch, why? Why?
he's the best. One of the last guys to leave yesterday. 3 matches. Did he go? Just 2-1. He lost the last one, but still an incredible run there for the Warriors last night. Game 3, Stu. Let's begin.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our third game. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Up first in serving. Red shirt at post 1, Carballo. Receiving in the blue at post 2, Ben. Here's the serve. We begin. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Bet on the catch. Oh, tip ball, point 1. Carballo first up on the board in our third game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt at post 3, number 22, Bueno. Here's a backhand by Bueno. Rebote, forehand by Carballo. Bueno, tip ball, point 1. 2 points for the one post, now receiving in the green of post 4, Anderluck. Backhand by Anderluck. Carballo makes the catch. Backhand stays to the inside, nicely thrown by Anderluck. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Scoop on the left side of Anderluck. Tip, point 1. 3 points for the one post. Here's the black shirt at post 5. Robin receives. Boom, boom, seriously, get your wife into the chat because we can't accept any words of chatters in highlight unless their wives have signed off on it. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Robin makes the catch. Backhand. Robin, rebote left side. He makes the save. Carballo steps in at the 7 line. Backhand. Rebote left side. Carballo, backhand from the 8. Robin takes it on the forehand. Low carom will score on the second bounce. Point 5. Robin takes over the serve. Receiving, yellow shirt at post 6, number 25, Kubala. I'll let Robin know. Thanks, Boom Boom. There's the backhand by Robin. Powerful forehand, crosses and scores .5. 5 with 2 points. Here's post 7. The pink shirt receives Ikeda. Here's the backhand by Ikeda, powerfully thrown to pass. Robote, forehand. Oh, Robote left side, rather. Just missed .7. Ikeda takes over the serve. Here now to complete the first round and receive. Purple at post 8, Many. Here's a backhand by Manny. Robote forehand by Manny. Robote save, just not there, .7. Wow, Ben, wow. First round's complete. Matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, blue post 2, Ben. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Here's the backhand by Ben. Robote forehand to the inside. .7. Set on the board with 4 points. Here's post 3, 1-0. There's the backhand by Bueno. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Caught by Bueno. Bueno low and hard to the inside. Ikeda, beautiful catch at the 10 line. Here's the backhand. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Powerfully thrown. Bueno's there. Costado to the inside. This one scores at the side wall. .3. 3 with 2 points. Here's post 4. Anderluck. Scoop by Anderluck. Forehand, 2 pass. Robote forehand by Bueno. Anderluck's there. .4. Anderluck takes over the serve. Receiving, Carballo, the red of post 1. Forehand gets away from Carballo, hits the rail just above the front wall, point 4. 4 points for the 4-post. Receiving, post 6, Kubala. Here's a backhand by Anderluck. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Kubala takes it on the bounce at the 10 line. Picada, big bounce, stopped by Anderluck. Anderluck from the 9 to the inside. Here's Kubala. Rebote coming out. Kubala, 2-all Rebote that opens up and scores. That's well executed, point 6. Six has 2, 5 has 2. Kubala serves to Robin. Here's a catch by Robin. Powerful forehand. Beautiful catch by Kubala. Backhand from the 10 line. Rebote saved by Kubala. Ball tipped. Point 6. 4 points for the 6-post. Receiving post 8. Manny. There's a backhand by Kubala. Point 8. 8 with 2 points. Here's post 2, Ben. Backhand by Ben. Great catch by Ben. There's a big backhand. Costello 2-all, stopped by Manny. Here's a catch by Ben. Backhand. Two-all by Ben, scores. Point 2. Two with 2 points, 7 with 4. Ikeda receives. There's a backhand by Ikeda. Rebote by Ben. Lands out. Point 7. Possible game point for the pink of post 7, Ikeda. Trying to stop him, Bueno. Here's the backhand by Bueno. That clips. Robote left side to the inside. Here's Bueno. Beautiful catch by Bueno. Nice backhand from the 8 line. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Bueno makes the catch. What a catch by Ikeda. Here's the backhand. That stays on the wall the whole way. Robote forehand by Bueno. Ikeda, forehand Robote. Low and inside, Bueno's there. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Bueno on the catch. 2-all, out. Point in game, post 7, Ikeda. 7 wins it, 4 serves to 6. This is a playoff for second and third place. There's a backhand by Kubala. Robote coming out. Outside placement of by. Anderluck scores. Perfectly executed. 4 places, 6 shows. Unofficial order finish 7-4-6. Your price will be up in a moment. $2 Quinella 4, 740, 440. Trifecta 746, 740, 40. $2 wager on 7 to win, 1240. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is Game 4. Spectacular 7 scoring. No scratches in Game 4. Post time. 7 minutes. Good luck.
Clear. Jedden on the hop, brings it in. Sidearm forehand. Manny knows where to be, pulls in another one. Back over the top. Here's Benny. Nice catch on the left side up overhead. El Barba, that's a tough Robote save.
Robote forehand by Tennessee is low to the inside. CRB's on it, winding up. Kind of a drop shot. Tennessee got to it, though. Throws it to the outside. What a save by CRB. Here's the catch by Nicholas from the outside. Big right side. Kubala looking for the Robote. He makes a beautiful save.
Robote, saved by Julin. He digs it out. Forehand to Bote, right at the feet. Julian scoops that one up.
Carballo, backhand. Bote forehand by Benny in the middle of the court. Carballo from the 7 line. Bote saved by Benny. That's beautiful. Caught by Julian at the 9 line. He goes deep. Bote saved beautifully by Arat.
Did get there. Backhand lobbed and put in the overhead screen. Forehand, Robote powered. Caught off the sidewall. Rotz turns Robote on the backhand. Manny, that kicked up. But what an effort on the backhand.
Bote forehand saved by Iriondo. Sherry's there. Here's Iriondo. Backhand. Low runner. Sherry dug it out. Made contact. Bote forehand saved by Manny. Here's Carballo backing in. Bote saved by Manny.
And folks, that top 10 takes us down here about 3 minutes from the start of game 4. The early pick 3 today. Consolations up on the board. Mo Crank providing some expert statistics today. Kubala, great week, 6 of 6 in the money, 3 wins, 1 place, 2 shows. And that's in a mix of early and late games. So not just early games for Kubala, doing it in game 3 as well. But surprising. I mean, we talked about Gaucheri's run. He's had at least a win every week since week number 3. Winless today. We don't prognosticate all too much anymore, but if I had to guess, I'm going to guess that Gaucheri's going to find the win column in singles, either 6 or 8 today. But that's not really going out on much of a limb. But Kubala, though, with those 15 wins now, he is the leader in the games 1 through 4 competition. Gaucheri leading the late games. Douglas in second. Douglas has had a good week. He's up to 11 wins. Douglas, what is that, 3 wins this week? 3 wins in 4 games played. 2 more today. Post time for game 4, which is scratch-free, less than a minute away.
Ladies and gentlemen, time to begin game 4. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Up first and serving the red shirt at post 1, Bragley. Receiving blue post 2, Anderluck. Bragley serves. We begin. Rebote forehand by Bragley to the inside. Here's Anderluck, backhand from the 8 line. Rebote forehand. Scoop by Anderluck. Powerful forehand to pass. Rebote left side by Bragley. Scoop missed, point 1. Bragley first up on the board here in our 4th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt at post 3, Bueno. There's a backhand by Bueno. Bragley's there. Backhand from the 8 line. Rebote forehand. Nice save by Bueno. Bragley at the 9 line. Hard to the inside. Bueno on the catch. Rebote saved by Bragley. Karam lands in and scores, point 3. Bueno will take over the serve. Receiving green at post 4, number 23, Ikeda. Here's the backhand by Ikeda. Rebote forehand. Ikeda makes the catch. Point 4. Now receiving in the black shirt at post 5, Carballo. Powerful forehand by Carballo. Rebote. Forehand by Ikeda. Carballo backs up, scoops it. Forehand from the 11 line. Rebote right side by Ikeda. Rebote forehand to the inside. Crossing the side wall. Carballo's there. Backhand. Costado 2-all will score. Point 4. Forward 2 points. Here's post 6. Ben. We think. Rebote forehand to the inside. What a catch by Ben. Backhand. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Ben, great catch at the 11 line. Here's the backhand. Rebote left side. Ikeda takes it on the bounce. Fake Karam, inside placement, read by Ben, stopped by Ben. Here's the backhand. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Ben now from the 9 line. Point 4. For 3 points, here's post 7. The pink shirt receives. Robin. Here's a backhand by Robin. Catch by Robin. Oh my, point 4. 4 with 4 points. Here's post 8 to complete the first round of play. Number 55, Benny. Benny on the catch, backhand from the 12 line. He lifts it into the backcourt. Robote forehand. Benny on the catch. Benny now from the 6th line. Kata, backhand. Robote forehand. Kata makes the catch. Benny on the right side. Karam opens and scores. Well thrown, point 8. First round's complete. Matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue of post 2, Anderluck. Forehand to the inside. Benny makes, oh, that goes off the tip of the cesta, point 2. Here's post 1. Bragley. Bragley on the catch, forehand played back. Here's the backhand by Anderluck. Bragley fine catch at the 9 line. Here's the backhand. It goes wall to wall. Robote forehand by Anderluck. Midcourt placement, stopped by Bragley. Bragley quickly to the inside. Anderluck's there. Great catch. Nice backhand. Robote forehand to the inside. Backhand by Bragley. Point 2. 4 points for the 2 post. In this matchup, we have Anderluck serving to Bueno. Backhand by Bueno. Robote coming out. That ball is on the wall the whole way. Beautiful catch by Anderluck. That backhand clears the overhead screen. Point 3. 3 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 5, Carballo. Rotate forehand by Bueno. Ball tipped, point 5. Carballo's on the board with 2 points. He serves. Yellow shirt to post 6. Ben. Rebote forehand by Ben to the inside. Ben, tip ball, point 5. Carballo with 4 points, receiving in the pink of post 7. Robin. Point 5. Possible game point for the black shirt at post 5. Carballo trying to stop him. Ikeda. Here's the backhand by Ikeda. Forehand rebote. Ikeda takes it in the air at the 6 line. Going hard to the inside. Rebote save. Ball short, point 4. Possible game point for the green of post 4. Ikeda trying to stop him. Benny. Benny on the backhand. Rotate forehand saved by Ikeda at the side wall. Benny's there. Ikeda forehand rebote. Benny takes it on the bounce at the 7 line. Scoop by Ikeda. One of them. Holding screen. One of them. Good effort, point 8. 8 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 1. Bragley. Here's Bragley on the catch. Forehand from the 11 line. Benny takes it in the air. Backhand. Beautiful catch by Bragley. Benny, forehand. Rebote forehand by Benny. Rebote left side. Benny makes the catch. Scoop, tip, point 8. Possible game point for Benny in the purple of post 8. Trying to stop him, Anderluck. In and out of the cesta the ball goes. Point in game, post 8, Benny. 5 serves 4. This is for second and third place. There's a backhand by Ikeda. Struck with the ball and the side wall. 4 places, 5 shows. Eight, 4-5. Unofficial order finish for game 4. Eight, 4-5, the official order finish for game 4. Early pick 3, 6, 7, 8. 2 of 3 numbers returning $24.40. A $2 wager on 8 to win. Return $7. $2 Quinella 4-8, $14.60. The trifecta 8-4-5, $285.80. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 5, the first of our 2 doubles games, part of the Doubles Championship Series here at Magic City. There are no scratches in... Actually, that's not true. I was about to tell a fib. See that? Andrew stopped me. One of those things where he grabs me by the arm and just goes quiet. Game 5, post 1, scratch. Nicholas, replace Nicholas with Ben. Game 5, post 1, scratch Nicholas, replace Nicholas with Ben. Post time for game 5, 7 minutes, good luck. Catch by Ben. Hard by Ben. Scoop by Ikeda. By Ben. Here's the backhand. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Ben looking for the rebote. He puts that one inside. Carballo, a leaping catch. Side, Anderluck's there, backhand. What a catch by Flores up the wall at the 10 line. Rebote forehand, tough one, and he got it.
Backhand by Julin. Into the corner. The forehand rebote. Saved by Nicholas. Here's Julin. Winds up to Costano. 2 wall. Nicholas. There's that line catch.
Fake the 2-all, put it inside. Benny makes the catch. There's the backhand. Arat's on the run. Arat saves the rebote. He's up. Then he makes the catch on the forehand. Low and hard to the inside. One-handed grab by Arat. Hard to the inside. Nicholas is there. Backhand. Bote forehand. What a catch by Jairo. It's capturing an audience that wants to follow you regularly and holding on to them. That's a tough thing in this day and age. Robote forehand. Jairo makes the catch. Low and hard to the inside. What a catch by Manu. Hard to the inside. Backhand by Gaucheri. Catch by Arats. Robote left side stays on the wall. What a catch by Arats.
Left side, Robote. Nicholas plays it high off the front wall. Douglas runs under it. Shoots it back inside. What a scoop by Nicholas.
Robote left side by Douglas. Scoop by Jairo. Jairo back to the inside. Douglas is there. 2-0 by Douglas. Red by Jairo. Stopped by Jairo. What a catch by Douglas.
And that top 10 takes us down under 2 minutes until the start of game 5.
These top 10s just is ripping the company up. Ron? Ron?
Are we live?
I mean, has that guy ever seen Highlight? Just out of curiosity, or they just basically send him a bunch of video and say, do what you want?
Just do what you want.
Do what you want. Man, I'm sorry, folks. Just kidding.
It's, you know,
no,
it's-
literally, I'd say after, I mean, Andrew's got such a good eye in sports in general. He talks about all types of random sports stuff that just kind of goes over my head.
Sure. You know.
That most of you would probably find interesting, actually, those of you that are sports fans. But he picked up on Highlight very quickly. Now he's at that point where he's like borderline annoying.
Sure. I'm right there with you. Just itching to get out there.
Well, no, that's the problem.
The
Andrew Blackman has the bug. No, it's a bug. It is definitely a bug, and I had the bug. It was a long time ago that I had the bug. And then there was a point where I had access as general manager, assistant general manager of the different frontons. I had access to the court at any time.
Right. Yeah.
I would go months without throwing the ball around. Can't explain it.
I don't know. It took me about 5 years to get out there, so yeah, it makes
and now
sense.
you want to be out there every day. It's amazing. Yeah.
Should have started
and
years ago.
There are guys in the chat who would kill for regular access to the court. Just the way it is. Time to begin game 5, the first of our 2 doubles games. This is played 2. 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Up first and serving the red shirt. Wow. Jedden brought up a good point that I can't announce publicly. Thank you for bringing that up, though. Serving the red shirts, post 1. Juice in the front court, substituting for Nicholas in the back is Ben. Receiving the blue, post 2, Jedden and Manny. Juice serves. We begin. Ben comes out to make the rebote. Hard to the inside. Backhand by Manny. Rebote left side by Juice. Scooped up by Jedden. Jedden for the 3-wall play. That's an excellent save by Ben. He maneuvered around Manny to make the catch. Here's Jedden. Jedden to the inside. Ben's there. 2-all. Scoop by Jedden. He passes. Robote left side by Ben. Jedden's there. Jedden to the inside again. Ben's there. Carom by Ben. Don't know about the form, but it was a nice throw. Here's the catch by Manny. Scoop by Ben. Here's the backhand. Manny on the Robote. Here's Ben at the 7 line. Powerful throw. Robote left side by Manny. Splitter stopped, but not held on to. Point 1. A well-played point to start things off here in Game 5. That'll bring to the court the white shirts of Post 3, Jairo and Tennessee. Over serve, point 3. Green shirts of Post 4 receiving. Point 0 and Robin. Andrew, there's a message in the chat. Inquiring minds want to know, will we see Andrew at the USNJAC? Here's a catch by Robin. Backhand. Backhand by Tennessee. Robote forehand by Jairo. That ball hit the overhead screen, which is out of play, point 4. 4 serving the black shirts of Post 5. Anderluck and Julian.
You might see me. No official word yet.
I better see you. I'm not announcing that thing by myself. I'll announce it with Scott.
I'll be announcing.
Scott and I will announce who go on the court. That'll be fun.
That could work.
Here's a backhand by Bueno. Julian's there. Backhand. Robote coming out. Robote forehand. Here's Robin. Julian comes cross court. Tip ball, point 4. Forward 2 points. Here's Post 6. Gaucheri and Flores. Actually, you've never seen someone do more laps than Scott on USNJAC Day. The way he runs around back and forth with the brackets and arranging players, and back here it's
at least 20,000 steps.
We sit and talk. Backhand by Flores. Robote left side by Robin. Gaucheri cuts it off at the 4 line. Drop shot. Point 6. Six with the point. Here are the pink shirts of Post 7. Douglas and Kubala. Kubala on the backhand to the inside. Gaucheri up at the 9 line for the Robote. Here's Kubala. Backhand. Here's the backhand by Kubala. Kubala again, this time from the 10 line. That's on the wall. Flores is there. Great catch. Nice backhand. Robote, forehand by Gaucheri. Catch by Douglas. Backhand from the 8 line. Flores is there. Two all, stopped by Douglas. Carambola, stopped by Gaucheri. Catch by Kubala. Here's the backhand. Cortada scores. Well thrown from the backcourt, point 6. 6 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 8, CRB and Benny. Backhand by Benny. It's a backhand 2-all. Gaucheri hustling. Tipped it on the scoop attempt, point 8. We've completed the first round of play. Matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue at post 2. Jedden and Manny. Here's the backhand by Manny. Robote. Forehand by CRB. Manny makes the catch. Benny from deep in the backcourt on the left side. He passes. Robote. Catch by Benny. Robote forehand by Manny. CRB comes cross court. Backhand goes wall to wall. Here's the Robote for Jedden. Benny on the catch. Costado 2-all. Stopped, but not held onto. That ball's tipped, point 2. 2-team on the board with 2 points. In this matchup, we have Jedden serving to Juice and Ben. Here's the backhand by Ben. Catch by Manny. Manny over the top. Scoop by Ben. Ben powerfully from the forehand. Manny's there. Karam. Jedden makes the catch. Ball tipped in the backcourt, point 2. 2 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 3. Jairo in Tennessee. There's a backhand by Tennessee, powerfully thrown to the forehand of Manny. Manny over the top. Tennessee, big reach, fine catch. Ball tipped, point 2. Possible game point here for the blue at post 2. Jedden and Manny trying to stop the Manderluck and Julian. Here's the backhand by Julian. Manny makes the catch. That ball hits the overhead screen, which is out of play, point 5. Play will continue. 5 with 2 points. Here's post 4. Bueno and Robin. Robin on the catch, backhand, powerfully thrown to the inside, Robote. Robote forehand by Anderluck. Bueno on the catch. Backhand. Rebote forehand. Robin's there. Big backhand by Robin. Excellent catch by Julian. Scoop by Julian. Here's the backhand. Karam. Anderluck makes the stop. Powerful forehand. Stopped, but not held on. 2.5. 4 points for the 5 team. Pink of post 7. Douglas and Kubala return. Douglas picks the serve. Drop shot. Scores. 0.7. Seven serves, post 6, go Sherry and Flores. Flores on the catch. There's the backhand. Rebote for Douglas. Sherry with the reach. Backhand. Ball tipped in the backcourt. 0.6. 6 with 4 points. Here's post 8, CRB and Benny. Benny on the backhand from the 12 line. Caught by Gaucheri. Sherry, powerful backhand. Benny on the backhand. Costello 2-all. Scores. 0.6. Possible game point, yellow shirts post 6. Go Sherry and Flores trying to stop them. Juice and Ben. Big backhand by Ben. Goes Sherry on the rebote. Ben from the 10 line. Peek inside. On the wall. It's a nice throw by Ben. Good catch by Flores. Rebote forehand by Ben. Goes Sherry from the 10 line. Backhand. Ben catches it in the air. Goes Sherry back at the 11.5. Here's the backhand. Rebote left side. Gaucheri moves in, makes the catch. Blasts it low and hard. What a effort by Ben. That ball is tipped, point in game, post 6. Gaucheri and Flores, 2 places, 5 shows. Unofficial order finish 625. Your prices will be up in a moment. $625, the official order finish for Game 5. $2 Quinella 2-6, 27.80. The trifecta 625, 211.80. Cello wager on 6 to win, $4.40. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, game number 6, Spectacular 7, singles match. The first of our 2 feature singles games in today's performance. Top players competing for top honors to be awarded at the end of 2024. Game 6 played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. If you missed the early pick 3, or just like pick 3s, bet the late pick 3. Begins in game 6. There's a scratch. Game 6, post 8, scratch. Nicholas, replace Nicholas with Manny. Game 6, post 8. Scratch. Nicholas, replace Nicholas with Manny. Post time. 7 minutes. Good luck. So turning to the chat, if you have any questions, we're not going to play a video. We're going to sit here and chat enjoyably. Either Andrew and I will talk to each other, which pretty dull conversation, actually, I mean, to be honest with you. So someone should probably ask a question, make a comment.
Please. Yeah.
And we'll be happy to answer in live. I mean, what other professional sport can you just sit and chat with the announcing staff?
And only right now.
And we both serve roles in management, you know. I on the player's side, you on the, you know, arguably the more important side. You perform
governance.
Well, so you perform a very valuable function.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, whatever Scott says to me, I'll make my point, and if he pushes once or twice, I cave.
Sure. Right.
You're not old enough to do that yet.
No, not yet. I think I'll get there.
You
have
yet. Your passion and you argue your points, and it's like, it's. I ultimately, I have to admit, I do approach life. Now, of course, this comes from experience.
Right.
I do approach life with, not that, oh my God, I may lose my income. It has nothing to do with that. It's that at the end of the day, whoever's writing the checks basically calls the shots.
Right. Yep.
Whether it's a board, in this case, there's no board.
Right. Board of one.
Committee of one. No, and Scott is one of the most reasonable people that I've worked with or for. That there is no question about. Probably, I'd say, if I look back at my hospital days in psych, and yeah, he's up. He's right up. It's very true. It's funny. I was just sorry. I'm thinking out loud with the microphone on. He and Dan Licciardi, no question about it. They're two very unique minds, very different ways of operating. Very different ways of operating. Licciardi was a professor of yours, no?
He was. Yeah.
Wow.
Absolutely. They said for somebody in such a prominent role, I mean, I've come across a bunch of CEOs, owners, whatever you may. He is by far the calmest. I mean, especially in the working environment, because I've seen emotions run high and people yelling, screaming. Heard stories, but we've worked here. This is 5 years now. Yeah. What year is it? 2024. Almost 5 full years.
Yeah.
He's never lost his temper. He never raised his voice. Like never.
Scott?
Never. Yeah, not one time.
Well,
that's kind of rare. Someone in
funny.
that position.
I learned from Dan, and the truth of the matter is that, I can be difficult, as you know better than anybody, but not by intent. And I don't think ever just for the sake of being. I'm never difficult for the sake of being difficult. In fact, I'm quick to own when I'm in a really crappy mood.
Right. Yeah.
And try to catch myself and then invite people. Hey, look, if I'm being unreasonable, someone tell me. We have a question. Are you expecting the same 6 Battle Court teams for the fall series? That question I can answer. Yes. I have not heard of any expansion teams. I have not been told to prepare players, which is kind of how Scott warms me up. If there's an expansion on the horizon, he said, so where can we find 6 players? Nowhere. Nowhere. There are no 6 players. The teams, not the rosters. Well, no, there'll be there'll be teams there'll be players that are frozen on the teams. There'll be a draft that happens in August, and there will be some shuffling. And there's a lot of debate. Again, this is where it comes down to how much of the debate is productive. There's a lot of debate about how the draft should work and how the freezes should work, and at the end of the day, there's no hill for me to die on.
Yeah.
I just want to see the teams be as competitive as possible and the games be as competitive and well matched as possible. That's really the only thing. Parity ultimately is what I'm looking for, because I think that just don't think this, but you understand this. Scott
Yeah.
definitely understands this. Battle Court is balancing parity in play, and when you run the whole thing, it's not the easiest thing to do. I would definitely do it differently than it's done. That doesn't mean that I think that the way it's being done is wrong. Just I would do it differently, and I've been very specific and honest about that since the very beginning.
Yeah, I mean, it's the only thing, you know, if somebody's doing well up at the top, then somebody at the bottom is struggling.
Right.
And then it's all or nothing with the prize money. And the teams that win the game day get a bigger bonus. The teams that lose don't get a big one. So over the course of a 3-4 month season and 15 game days, that adds up and the gap gets pretty big.
See, that's the part that I focus on, is that at the end of the day, this program has been since day one based on the money is on the court. And that's very much true with Battle Court and Quinellas as well. And it's, you know, everybody's facing the same economy right now. Everybody's facing the same economy. So there's a vast difference pay period to pay period. And balancing that out with what's in the best interest of the league and competition is definitely a tough one. Is definitely a tough one. That's why at the end of every year, here's Scott, here's the... And so theoretically what you want is your top guy, who appears to be your top guy, makes the most money based on the theory that all the money is in the prize money. Second guy should be about the second. The top five should all be, the top five guys you see on the court should be about the top five paid.
Right.
And some years it's worked out and some years that hasn't worked out. That's the truth, as they say. That went quick.
It did. Kind of flew by. Game 6.
Time to begin our sixth game. It is a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Up first and serving, the red shirt at post 1, Jairo. Receiving the blue at post 2, Aratz. There's a serve. We begin. Great read by Julian. The rebote, however, hooked. Point 2. Here's the white shirt of post 3, Jairo. Two all by Aratz. Out. Point 3. Green shirt to post 4. Gaucheri receives. Scoop by Jairo. Scoop by Jairo. Costello 2-all opens and scores. Well thrown, point 3. Receiving black shirt post 5. Here's Douglas. Robote forehand. Robote 2-all. It's out. Point 3. Yellow shirt to post 16, Naki receives. Here's the catch by Jairo. Scoop backhand by Inaki. Robote forehand saved by Inaki. Here's Jairo at the 3-line. Inside. What a catch by Inaki. What a catch by Jairo. Robote forehand. Does not pass. Stopped by Jairo. Jairo. What a catch again by Inaki. Here's the backhand. Robote forehand to the outside. Jairo takes it on the quick bounce. Karam stopped but not held on to. Tremendous play by Inaki and Jairo. Point 3. Three on the board with 4 points. Here's post 7. Manu receives. There's the Karam. That scores point 7. Here's Manny in the purple shirt to post 8. He's substituting for Nicholas. Robote. Here's the catch by Manny. Karam will score, point 8. We've completed the first round of play. Matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, Julian. Ball down, Robote just missed point 1. One on the board with 2 points. Here's post 2, Rats. There's the forehand by Arat. Julian's there. Arat's on the catch, winds up, inside. Julian reads it, stops it on the forehand. Point one. One on the board with 4 points. Here's post 4. Green shirt at post 4. Go Sherry receives. Here's the backhand by Julin, powerfully thrown. Gaucheri takes off for the rebote. Rebote 2-all, beautifully executed and scoring, point 4. Black shirt at post 5, Douglas receives. Rebote left side, 2-all. It's out. Point 5. Is in. Point 4. Receiving, post 6. Iñaki. Rebote forehand. Catch by Iñaki. Scoop. Backhand. Inaki. Backhand from the 8 line. Costado 2-all scores for Inaki. Point 6. Jairo. White shirt at post 3 receives. Steve, a good question for customer service. I live in Arizona and can bet on MC Battle Court here on DraftKings, but can you bet? You'd have to look at, what's the name of the site? Watchandwager.com. Dan, you want to look at watchandwager.com and see if you can bet on it. Costado to the inside, scores. Was that an imitation or was that you? Point 6. 6 with 4 points. Here's post 7. Manu.
I'm checking their LinkedIn page, and it doesn't look like Arizona's listed, but I'll do some more research.
So yeah, watchandwager.com is what's called an ADW. So, and that's for pari-mutuel wagering, Dan. Just an entirely different format. Point 6. Possible game point, yellow shirt to post 6, Iñaki. Trying to stop him, Manny.
Although if you go to Watch and Wager's website, Arizona is listed, so.
We don't know if there's a state, there could be a state restriction specifically on highlight.
Okay.
That might be an issue, I don't know. So you really just have to like see. Rebote powerfully thrown by Manny to pass. Iñaki. Rebote. Scoop high on the forehand. Fake 2-all. Iñaki didn't fall for it. Here's the backhand to the inside. Catch by Iñaki. Backhand. Costado 2-all. Opens and scores. Point 8. 8 with 3 points. Here's post 2. Aratz.
Yes, watchandwager.com. And they have all they have all 50 states up here. So Stu's right. You may have to actually.
There may be a state restriction on it. Some states prohibit gambling on or wagering on highlight as part of their statutes.
But it is definitely an option here. So you check out watchandwager.com.
Catch by Rots. Inside placement scores .2. 2 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 1, Julian. Here's the catch by Rots. 2 all. Out. .1. 1 on the board with 6 points. Here's post 5. Douglas, possible. Game point for Julian. Rebote forehand by Julian. Douglas is there. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. Rebote forehand. Here's a catch by Douglas. Backhand by Julian. Scoop by Julian. Low and hard to the inside. Douglas is there. Good catch. Backhand from the 12 line. Julian from the 11. Rebote left side. 2 all. Opens. Julian gets there. Stops it. Douglas for the rebote to the inside. Clips the sidewall. Julian has a play at the 8 line. Douglas takes it in the air. Backhand from the 10. Backhand by Douglas. .5. Play continues. 5 with 2 points. Here's post 4. Gaucheri. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Gaucheri to the inside. Douglas reads it, stops it. Costi to the inside. Gaucheri on the run. Douglas has it on the bounce. Karam scores. .5. 5 with 4 points. Here's post 3, Hyro. Rebote forehand. Rebote forehand by Hyro. Scoop by Douglas. Here's the backhand. Douglas. Costi inside, stays on the wall. Rebote forehand to the inside. Here's Douglas. Tip ball at the 8 line. .3. Possible game point for the 3 posts. Trying to stop him, Manu. Here's a catch by Manu. Backhand. High bounce, Costado bounces out. Point in game, post 3, Jairo. Six serves to 1. This is for second and third place. There's a backhand by Julin. Inaki's there. Scoop by Inaki. Costado to the inside by Inaki scores. 6 places, 1 shows. Unofficial order finish, 3-6-1. Your price will be up in a moment. (3-6-1). The official order finished for game number 6. $2 Quinella 3-6, $110.20. Trifecta 3-6-1, $439. $2 wager on 3 to win. Andrew, look at this. If a guy like myself is out there, don't know much about highlight, and say, what should I? Hey, how about what do I do with this with these $2? How about a win bet? Who do you think's going to win out of these 8 people? I picked the 3. I get $21.60 for my $2.
That's not bad.
That's value.
Not bad at all.
Look at me. Hawk and win bets for highlight at 55.
10 times your investment? I'll take that. It's not betting, Stu. It's short-term investing. Okay.
Oh, wow. No, you're not. Please tell me you haven't gone that far.
I'm a lost cause.
Up next, Game 7. Spectacular 7 scoring, part of our doubles championship series here at Magic City. Only 2 doubles games in the 8-game performance, second to last game on the day. Post time for Game 7, 7 minutes. No scratches. Good luck.
Let's take a look here at the high 5.
My.
And Scott better, he better run and hide. My goodness.
At some point.
Again?
At some point.
Oh, boy.
Wow. 2 live tickets.
That's tough.
So let's say we play a video and figure out where we're going to come up with this 2,000 if the 1 or 3 hits.
I got to look at it, yeah.
We're going to have to take a collection
open
from
the Chase
players.
app here in a second.
You
have Zelle? Scott?
I don't think the state of Florida would smile quite well on that. I believe it all has to go through the Pari-mutuel tote system. That's just a guess. Just a guess. Let's play a video.
Bote forehand by Flores. Here's Jairo. Two all by Flores will score. There's a backhand by Rotz, catch by Julin. Big right side by Julin, goes wall to wall. Bote coming out. 2-all will score beautifully again for CRB.
Up the 8 line of the backhand. Rotz backs up, pulls it in. Launches this one overhead. There's Nicholas. Robote forehand. Rotz runs under it. Shoots a 2-wall to score.
Here's the backhand by Iñaki. Robote coming out. 2-all opens and scores. Backhand by Gaucheri, powerfully thrown. Robote comes out to the 6th line. Turned on the forehand of Iñaki. Gaucheri winds up. Costado 2-all opens up wide. Robote forehand. This one caught by Iñaki. Sends it to the inside. Iñaki on the catch. 2-all to score. Nicholas will take it on the bounce at the 10 line. Low and hard to the inside. Gaucheri's there. Backhand. 2-all. Scores. By Julin, powerfully thrown. Robote kicks out to the 7 line. Benny's on it. Julin takes it on the bounce at the 10 line. Going hard to the inside. Benny turning a difficult. That had the distance, landed in, and scored for the win.
Saved by Hiram. Lotte on the wall, kicking up. Beautiful catch. Nice control. There's the backhand. Outside placement. Douglas. High scoop. 2-wall. Off the Robote. Scores.
To the forehand of Douglas, caught by Manu. There's the backhand by Manu, caught by Douglas. Douglas goes deep. In is the call, .7.
And those top 10 2-walls take us down here under a minute till the start of Game 7. Don't forget 2 live tickets in the high 5. The 1 and the 3. So Douglas and Kubala and Inaki and Bradley. Any of those 2 teams can't come in with the win in this game. $2,000 going out once again.
Dan, we're glad that you're happy about watching Highlight Online. And that you're enjoying Battle Court, all of it.
Glad that, yeah.
It's a
asking
pleasure to
about
do it.
Pelota and trying to get some of those wagers in. Stu, he worked at Fort Pierce. It could have been a little bit before Ann Ocala. Maybe a little before you.
89 and 91. Yeah. Wow, Dan. I think I think you know this, but I've both managed Fort Pierce and Ocala. I was assistant general manager at Fort Pierce and Ocala.
Yeah.
Interesting. Point one. That'll bring to the court the white shirts of post 3, Inaki and Bragley. Robote left side by Douglas. It's a 2-all. Inaki stops it on the forehand. Costado to the inside. Scoop by Kubala. Here's Bragley from the 10 line. Backhand to the inside. Catch by Douglas. Bragley on the catch, deep in the backcourt. Douglas midcourt. Backhand to the inside. Ball tipped in the backcourt, point 3. 3 will serve to the green shirts of post 4. Anderluck and Julin. Yeah, 89 and 91, I was still in school then. I didn't start until I started at Miami Highline announcing in 91, 90 or 91? 91. 91 I started announcing at Miami. And then assistant general manager for Pierce, 97. Here's a backhand by Julin from the 12 line. Robote, left side by Iñaki. Julin's there. Forehand from the 10 line. Two all. Stopped by Anderluck. Catch by Bragley. Bragley from the 13 line. Robote forehand. Julin makes the catch. Good catch by Bragley. Backhand from the 12 line. Robote coming out. Here's Julin on the backhand. That forehand touched the overhead screen, out of play, point 3. We will serve to the black shirts of post 5. CRB and Benny. Here's a backhand by Benny, powerfully thrown. Robote, left side by Iñaki. Benny, forehand from the 8. Bragley, big right side from deep in the backcourt, passing. Robote forehand by Benny. Robote left side. Here's Benny. CRB on the front court, backhand from the 8 line. Benny makes a save on the rebote to the inside. Inaki cuts it off. Hilo stopped by CRB, dropped by CRB. Point 3. 3 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 6, Jedden and Manny. Here's a backhand by Manny. Manny on the backhand from the 12 line. Bragley's there. Rebote forehand. Here's a catch by Bragley. Rebote forehand by Jedden. Here's Inaki. Backhand by Inaki. Rebote forehand by Jedden. Rebote forehand by Jedden again. Powerfully thrown. Cut off by Inaki in the air at the 7 line. Inaki on the catch, takes a look. To the inside he goes. Here's Manny. Good pickup. Backhand from the left side. Catch by Manny. Manny to the inside. Rebote left side by Inaki. Bragley from the forehand at the 11 line. Jedden read it, stopped it, returns it to the inside. Bragley's there. Backhand from the 11. Rebote coming to the inside. Jedden's there. Manny looking for the rebote on the left side. That's the overhead screen. Point 3. 3 with 4 points. Here's post 7, the pink shirts, El Barba and Manu. Here's a backhand by Manu. Big backhand, that got away and scores. Point 7. El Barba takes over the serve. Here now to complete the first round and receive the purple shirts of post 8, Cool Fitness and Arats. Point 7. We've completed the first round of play. Matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First return, the blue oppose 2. Keita and Ben. Rebote forehand by Keita. Rebote by Keita. Manu at the 10 line. Point 2. Two serves, returning one post, Douglas and Kubala. There's the forehand by Kubala. Kubala on the backhand. Powerfully thrown. That caught the overhead screen. Point 2. Ikeda from the forehand, scooped by Julin. Long carom, well thrown and scoring, point 4. 4 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 5, CRB and Benny. Beautiful catch by CRB. Here's the backhand. Rebote coming out. Here's a catch by CRB. Here's a catch by Julin. That ball hit the overhead screen, point 4. Yellow shirts, post 6. Jedden and Manny receive. Rebote forehand. Big right side by Julin. Rebote forehand by Julin. Catch by Jedden. Jedden to the inside from the Costado passing. Catch by Anderluck. Anderluck powerfully from the forehand. Manny's there. Backhand from the 11 line to the inside. Julin's there. Jedden on the catch. Backhand from the 8. Julin takes it on the forehand. Deep in the backcourt. Point 4. Possible game point for the green shirts, post 4. Anderluck and Julin trying to stop them. Iñaki and Bragley. Point 3. Possible game point. The 3-post. Iñaki and Bragley trying to stop them. Cool Fitness and Aratz. Ball's in the pad, and the pad is bad. Point 8 play continues. 8 with 2 points here is post 7. El Barba and Manu. Here's the catch by Manu. There's the backhand by Aratz. Manu, backhand from the 13 line. Aratz advances, goes for the scoop, missed it, point 7. 7 with 4 points. El Barba serving, 2 post 1, Douglas and Kubala. There's the backhand. Rebote coming out. Beautiful catch by Kubala deep in the backcourt. Ball tipped to the outside, point 1. 1 with 3 points. Douglas is now serving to the blue post 2, Ikeda and Ben. Catch by Ikeda, forehand to the inside. Point 2. Possible game point for the blue of post 2, Ikeda and Ben trying to stop them. The black of post 5, CRB and Benny. Over serve, point 5. Play continues again. 5 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 6. Jed and Manning. Big right side. Here's the catch by Manny. Point 6. 6 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 4. Anderluck and Julin. They return with possible game point. What an amazing catch by Manny on the right side. Manny on the catch, backhand from the 13 line. Ball tipped in the front court, point and game post 4. Anderluck and Julin. 3 serves 2. This is for second and third place. Here's a catch by Ben. Here's the backhand. Catch by Ikeda. Bote forehand by Inaki. What a catch by Ben up high on the right side. Picada. Catch by Bragley. Bragley from the forehand. Robote for Ikeda. Left side, Robote to the inside. Scooped up by Iñaki. Here's the backhand. Robote forehand to the inside. Iñaki's there. Backhand from the 7. Robote left side to the inside. Ben on the backhand, powerfully thrown, low and hard, and Iñaki's there. Here's the backhand. Ben down low, good catch, big backhand. Robote left side by Iñaki. Ball tipped in the backcourt. 3 places, 2 shows. Unofficial order finish, 4-3-2. Your prices will be up in a moment. Winning game 7, post 4, taking second, post 3. 2 comes in third, 4-3-2. The official order of finish. The high five lives to fight another day. 7, 8, 6, 3, 4, 4 or 5 numbers, returning $94.60. That win pool again. Look at that. $2 on the 4 to win, $25.60. Quinello 3-4, $35.40. Trifecta 4-3-2, $308.20. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is Game 8, the 8th and final game of today's performance in advance of Battle Court that begins at 5 p.m., just less than an hour from now. Game 8, play to 7 points. There's a scratch. Game 8, post 8. Scratch Nicholas. Replace Nicholas with Benny. Game 8, post 8. Scratch Nicholas. Replace Nicholas with Benny. Post time for Game 8. 7 minutes. Good luck.
Remind me of Hustle City, man. Everybody got more than one gig. One stop, boy, $20.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury.
And then I have another job. I play highlight.
I have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
When I first got the email, I thought it was pranking me.
I need some clarity on this.
I went on YouTube and I Googled highlight.
I was like, they paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money.
The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
Having the work, play Division I sport, and then I had a child on the way, so I dropped out.
The crack era was tough. Sports in general was a way out of our environment.
It's really game time now, man. Blood, sweat, and tears. We got the streets on fire.
This is gonna be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father.
Who wants it more?
This is a sacrifice I think is going to pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I gotta win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Highlight became the new hustle.
Let's get ready to play.
And folks, that is a trailer for the award-winning documentary about the inaugural season of play right here at Magic City. That one is called Magic City Hustle. Directed by Billy Corbin, creator of Cocaine Cowboys, Screwball, The U, and much more. This film highlights the transition of these Magic City athletes from their respective careers in other sports right here to the Highlight Fronton. You can watch Magic City Hustle directly from Google Play or iTunes. It is as simple as that. Either rent or buy from either platform. If you buy it for just a few dollars more, you get to enjoy it as many times as you like for life. Game number 8 is just less than 5 minutes away. Battle Court this evening. We will have the Cyclones and Renegades competing against one another. 3 singles matches, 3 doubles matches, another unbalanced schedule today. 7.5 points up for grabs, so there will not be the possibility of a tie. One of these two teams will get the game day win. We're starting with Division II singles, Lopez versus Arats. Both players 2-1 overall this season. Then Division III, Bueno and Manu take on Goanaga and Arta. Division II doubles, Ikeda and Lopez take on Goshiri and Ben. Then 2 singles matches in a row, Carballo takes on Goanaga. Then Ikeda versus Arta. Then we'll close it out with a top-ranked doubles match, Carballo and Manu against Goshiri and Arat. Those will be the 6 matches that we see in order. Renegades and Cyclones tonight, 5 p.m. Eastern Time for Battle Court. Coming into today, the Renegades in second place. They are 8 points behind the Warriors. And that's with 2 game days in hand, meaning that the Renegades have 2 full game days to play to catch up to the Warriors. So a chance for them to get back into first place, where they finished in our fall 23 season, then ended up running the table and winning the championship. I guess it wasn't really running that. They made it all the way to the finals, and they won that one game day. But still our champions, still looking for a second title in a row.
So apparently there was interesting chat yesterday that, of course, we're not a part of. We don't watch that chat.
Chat on where?
Well, right here it says be all that talk about Anderluck yesterday from Charles that got him going today and last night in Battle Court?
I think that was in the Pelota. It was.
Oh,
talking,
was it?
Yeah, he was talking a little. About the effort.
That's right. Anderson had an off day yesterday, and
Yeah.
people took issue with that. It's one of the nuances of highlight. I mean, it just is. It's like we're not sitting back here all knowing. Sorry, that sounded a little more aggressive than I intended to be, but like really, players can have an off day, and they sometimes do.
Absolutely. And game 8 about 2 minutes away. Everything will conclude here in this 8th game. The Mighty Ocho, the late pick 3. In addition to the standard wagering options. And look at the trifecta pool. Over 2,400. Great to see.
Very nice to see.
$2,600, Stu.
Did you expect anything less?
Now it's, you know.
It is kind of neat that we're in a position where Lopez just strolls into the announcer's booth.
Oh,
and
that's Lopez.
Says hi to shake our hands. It's nice. We're in the highlight business. He's been in the highlight business longer than us.
All I'll say is, if you want to learn a proper handshake, Emmanuel Lopez is your guy. Nice firm shake. You know, that's what we like.
Since we're talking about him, just briefly before we begin, that's one thing that Goico's actually known for. His hands are gigantic. His hands are gigantic.
Wow.
He has unusually large hands.
No, it's just you want a firm shake. You know, felt very professional.
Yeah,
it felt good.
Very much so.
Didn't come up in our conversation when I interviewed Goico a few years ago, but next time we'll.
Oh my goodness gracious, I really just wanted to be with Goico and hold that camera steady when you were walking. Wow. Great interview.
Get him a cameraman.
Well, wow. No, the interview was great, but it's like that camera was just bum, 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 bum. That was kind of funny. Ladies and gentlemen, time to begin Game 8. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Up first and serving, the red shirt at post 1 is Iñaki. Receiving in the blue at post 2, Gaucheri. Iñaki serves. We begin. My. Point 1. Hyro receives. Wide at post 3. It's a backhand by Hyro. Backhand by Iñaki. Robote, forehand, outside placement. Lands out. Point 1. One will serve to the green shirt at post 4, worn by Manu. Manu, backhand from the 13 line. Carries wall to wall. Robote forehand by Iñaki. Costado 2 all. Out. Point 4. 4 serving to the black shirt at post 5, worn by Douglas. Here's the backhand by Douglas. Rebote forehand rifled by Manu, caught by Douglas. Backhand by Douglas to the inside. Rebote coming in low. Manu with a hook, 0.5. Douglas will take over the serve. Here is the yellow shirt at post 6, number 87, Arat. Here's a backhand by Arat. That clears the overhead screen. Rotate to the inside, big bounce. Brought down by Arat. Backhand from the 9 line. Rotate forehand. Rotate forehand by Douglas. Stays to the inside. Catch by Arat. Dos Paredes. The 2-wall lands in and scores 0.6. In this matchup, Arat serves to Julian in the pink of post 7. Here's a backhand by Julian to the inside. Arat is there. Backhand. Beautiful forehand rebote by Julian. Julian takes it on the bounce at the 8 line. Another big right side. Rebote coming out. .7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt at post 8, number 55, Benny. Julian with the rebote, a miss at the side wall, 0.8. Last point of the first round goes to Benny. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue at post 2, Gaucheri. Backhand by Gaucheri. Hard throw to the inside. Low to the rebote, saved by Benny. Gaucheri with the 2-all. That caught the top of the pad. 0.8. 8 with 3 points, serving to the 3 post. Jairo. Here's the backhand by Jairo. Benny, rebote save on the forehand. Big bounce. Stopped by Jairo at the 8 line. Scoop by Benny is tipped, 0.3. Inaki receives the red of post 1. Here's a backhand by Iñaki. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand by Jairo. Iñaki's there. Backhand. Rotate forehand by Jairo. Iñaki's there. Costello 2-ball by Jairo scores. 0.3. Here on the board with 4 points, here's post 4. Manu. Rotate forehand by Jairo. Manu on the catch. Backhand, low and hard to the inside. Jairo's there. Manu, great grab at the 10 line. Backhand. Point 3. Possible game point for the white shirt at post 3. Jairo. Trying to stop him, Douglas. Douglas with a fine catch off a good serve by Jairo. Backhand by Jairo. Bote saved by Douglas. Jairo's there. Bote forehand by Jairo. Douglas on the catch. Here's the backhand. Bote saved by Jairo. He's up. Douglas has it on the left side. Costello inside. Jairo digs out the rebote. Beautiful play. Douglas from the 4 line with a tip ball. That is point and game, ladies and gentlemen, for the white shirt of post 3, Jairo. 8 places, 1 shows. Unofficial order finish, 3-8-1. Your prices will be up in a moment. (3-8-1), the official order finish for Game 8. Tilar Quinella, 3-8, 50-20. Trifecta, 3-8-1, 554-20. The pick 3, 3-4-3, 3 of 3 numbers, returning 236-20. 4 of 8 in the Mighty Ocho, 930. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this Tuesday afternoon of a live highlight in the Magic City on the Highlight channel. You're welcome, Highlight. Thank you for watching. Glad that you chose to join us today and invite you to join us for Battle Court at 5 p.m., which is now just 35 minutes away. On behalf of the players, staff, and management of Magic City Highlight, we thank you for joining us today. Please join us for Battle Court at 5 p.m. And don't forget, we play Battle Court again on Friday at 7 p.m. Have a good day, everyone.